Alright, I've decided to mix it up. We're playing Capitals of the World. The map consists of all the capital cities of every country and region in the world, so it's not just of every country. It's apparently very hard, but I'll give it a shot nonetheless. Let's start the challenge. 3 minutes, moving, panning, zooming, and it should be in the description. This might just be a quick excursion into this map. Okay. This looks European. Let's keep going. Is that... Okay, 2 umlaut O's. Is that like Finland maybe? Or ooh, immediately it looks quite cold. I mean, it could be Finland, it could be Estonia maybe, I'm not sure. Oh my god, don't make me zoom down like that, please. Can I jump onto the bridge? Sometimes that's possible, and I would much appreciate it. Oh, come on, don't pan me around when I want to move. Get me up on the bridge so I can see some... What? No, don't place me in the tunnel. Okay, that was a bit disorienting. Anything else around here? That was strange. Is there a sign ahead? No, that's just... Ooh, there's some signs over there. Stockholm, Helsinki, Narva. Wait. Stockholm and Helsinki aren't exactly close by. Tartu? Is that... Is that here somewhere? Where do we have Tartu? I mean, is this Tallinn? I mean, it might be. Are there tunnels? Or is this just... No, I don't think so, right? But like... Oh, this is weird. This is weird, okay. What's Tartu and Pärnu? Those sound familiar, but I can't quite... Oh, Tartu is here. Are we... Is like this a capital as well? I'll go... Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Here maybe this... I don't know, man. Is this a city capital? No, it was just Tallinn. I guess you could bend around and go somewhere else. You know, the whole regional capitals has me kind of messed up here. Because, like, I don't know what a regional capital is in Estonia. So I was like, maybe it's another one and not just Tallinn. But it was Tallinn, okay. I mean, I will from now on assume that, you know, the capital proper is probably more likely than regional capital, simply because that's usually a larger city. But hey, over 4,000, I'm still happy with that. Ipiales? Is that... okay, let's keep going. Where are we here? Let's step slightly ahead. Do we have any... No top level domains I could read at least? Where are we here? I mean, this says Bolivar. I'm not sure, you know, I'm not sure if that means we are in Bolivia. It might not mean that. We are speaking Spanish, though, I think. This doesn't strike me as Portuguese, though my ability to distinguish those two is pitiful at best. Come on now. I mean, we might be in the capital city of Bolivia. What is that? What is the capital city of Bolivia? Is it La Paz? I mean, it seems like it would be hilly enough, you know? That would track, I think. And dense and all that. It seems like it would be a good fit for that. I mean, it goes down to the southeast. I don't know the topography of this. I'll put myself over on this side maybe, since there is a lot of city that way. If we're even in the right city. But so far it would make sense. But who knows? Who knows? That seems like a big notable like square. Don't know where exactly it would be. This here? I don't know. Or is this a large building? No, that seems like it might be a park, but hard to say. Wow, this is a big one, huh? Okay. I don't know. I might just place myself here. Somewhere here. We'll see. Right country? I don't know. Right city? I don't know. It was actually Ecuador. Okay. Come on. What's this city? Oh, that's Quito. Okay. So I was in entirely the wrong country. Well, that is unfortunate. But that's okay. I mean, this is a map that has a relatively high difficulty rating, so that makes sense. My 20,000 threshold might not hold up here. I am above what the average player apparently gets already, because that average looked very, very low. Puerto Rico. Okay. Okay. So San Juan, is that the capital? I would assume so, right? That would track. Big city though, so don't know where exactly here. Let's just keep going and see if maybe we can get some roads or something. Some road names that we could, you know, base our placement on. San Juan, Carolina, Rio Piedras. Okay. Carolina is over here. Don't know what street we're on, but I'm just gonna place myself closer to there. Like maybe here? Maybe. Like, I don't know if that's exactly the right part of town, but maybe it's a bit closer. So, who knows? We are on the 66 now. It's a blue road marker, looks like a shield. Can we get some of those, maybe? Don't see any like that. Or is that just a road marker that doesn't have a distinct image on maps? I'm not sure. I am not sure about that. I don't know, maybe here. Here somewhere. To be honest, I don't know where else to go with this. I might just have to send it pretty soon once I have taken a look at this sign. Okay. That's to the center of Carolina. Something de los Gigantes. Where would that be? Can't find it. Yeah, let's just send it. Let's hope for the best. Yeah, 4.2 kilometers. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. It was here. Okay. Yeah, sure. I'm not going to complain about that one. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, I kind of thought so. The vibe was right for Singapore. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Over here. I'll just place myself down for now. Let's see if I can find the exact place. Though, historically, I've not done too well with that. Sinming. Something is... estate? Yes. Sinming. Do we find that somewhere? Is that like a bigger part of town, or is that something more specific? I do not know. I do not know. Might be something more specific. Let's keep going. Let's keep going and try to find something. What's this? More parking lots. Awesome. BLK 26. I don't know what that means. Bishan Tower. Town council. Did we find Bishan or something similar recently? I might be confusing it with something else. It's entirely possible. I don't know. Ooh. Yeah, finding a specific location in this city is always quite difficult to me. But at the very least, finding the city isn't that difficult. Bishan. Bishan Town Council? Sinming Road? Maybe here? Somewhere in this area? There's more Bishan Road. Okay. I think I'll just send it here. 150 meters. There you go. There you go. Wonderful. Okay. I'm happy with that. Very good. Very good. Very unlikely, but it's technically still possible to crack the 20,000 on this one, which is pretty surprising. co.uk. So is this just London? Or is this a regional... like a regional capital? Because apparently that's possible. Though I'm not sure how that is exactly defined, you know? So, I will err on the side of London for now. Enhancing... No, that doesn't tell me which part of town we're in. Because London isn't that small either. Doesn't tell me exactly, no? Do we have anything that tells me more exactly where I am? Because I have no idea what even to look for here. I mean... This seems quite far from the center, if I'm being honest. Seems more on the outskirts, but it might also just be in a less densely populated part somewhere closer to the middle. I do not know. Don't know. Cleaner air for London, that's just I mean, I'm sure someone from London would get a lot of information out of the number on the bus. But I've been to London like once. So it doesn't really help me much. No. Can I get over here? Wait. Does that... this is hard to read. I don't know what that says. It's too blurry. It's too blurry. Wait, there's a pretty high tower? Don't know what it's called. South Bank Club. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It looked like the bus stop said something with L, but that might not have much to do with anything. And I don't know if the South Bank Club is named after something else. But I'll go on the southern side of London, I guess. I don't know what else to look for. Let's just send it. It was actually... Yeah, look, it was much closer to the center than I thought it was. It's just a less dense area than... You know, the city center proper. Okay, so I guess London just stretches out quite far. But with that, we have in fact cracked the 20,000. And I am quite happy with that, despite our Bolivia-Ecuador blunder. Yeah, I really have clawed it back. Like, Estonia, still above the 4,000, which is important. But yeah, this one was a big detractor here. Everything else was actually pretty damn good. 4,900 or more on 3 guesses in a row. I cannot say I can complain about that. So, let's start another challenge. There we go. Link should be in the description. And let's start. Okay, what do we have here? I would like to know a city name, please. French, English. Something Catholic Church. Do you have like one of them top level domains somewhere? Lumumba Street? That rings a bell. Doesn't have a top level domain on it. Wait, this flag, is that... I don't know which flag that is exactly. The Wings of Morocco, but that doesn't mean that we necessarily are in Morocco. You know, airlines advertise pretty much everywhere, so... Come on now. Anything? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I want to collect as much information as I... Ghana. Okay. Ghana, maybe. Is Accra the capital of Ghana? I don't know where exactly we would be, but I'll place myself here for now. Let's keep going, just in case we find something of note. I mean, Accra is at the ocean, but we don't see any water. So we should be at least somewhat inland, I guess. Hello, Ghana. How can we help you? First National Bank. Okay. Let's press on then. And see if anything more pops up. I mean, I'm gonna place myself over here, I guess. Relatively far away from the water. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm gonna have to be happy with. Let's send it. Okay, we were closer to the center, but I'm not gonna complain about 12 kilometers. There we go. Okay. Let's jump to the other side of the road. Oh, that's a great sign there. That holds a lot of information for me. Wonderful. Doesn't really tell me much. Petrol pump. Let's not get hung up on that. Okay, let's take a look at this. I mean, my guess would definitely be Delhi, right? New Delhi? Up here, right, that's where it is, that's where it is. And this city is absolutely massive, of course. So, I'm gonna place myself in the middle for now. If I find anything that would narrow it down, I would appreciate it. But I remember I've played like Capitals of the World a bunch last time I played this game. And New Delhi was always... I mean, it was very prevalent, of course, first of all. Because there's just so much street here that, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of capture of it. And therefore a lot of GeoGuessr maps. But also, I always found it quite hard to narrow down. And also, you'll always underestimate how far things are apart here. Because this city is absolutely enormous. Let's see. And then finding something on the map is also not easy. Nehru Place, Malka G. That's to the west. Right, there's sector numbers too. I completely forgot about that. I don't know where exactly we would be here. Does any of this stick out? Anything here? I don't see anything that rings a bell, and we're about to be out of time. I'll place myself somewhere here and hope for the best. Well, that was 20 kilometers. Though, I mean, to be fair, 20 kilometers, when it comes to points, not that bad, honestly. So let's keep going. Okay. Gallop Park Road. This is left side traffic. Not sure yet if we are in like in Australia or New Zealand, but it's probably one of them. Maybe Tasmania, but I don't know how large Tasmania's capital city is. Hobart, right? Hobart, I would say, is the capital of Albania, but do we ever... Wait! .sg. Haha! Yeah, that tracks. That actually does track. I was being silly, jumping to conclusions. We're not here. As a matter of fact, we're here. We're here again. Let's try to find exactly where that is. Well, Maersk is not gonna help us. That's everywhere. There was a sign there and I jumped past it. Adam Road, PIE, Dunon Road, Woodlands. Do we have something just known as Woodlands here? How do we find PIE? Oh, PIE is this? Oh, but that too is PIE. Adam Road, we'd have to zoom in more. Dunarm, BT Tima, and Woodlands. I mean, I'm gonna place myself down here for now. How far does Nature Park? Is anything in the Nature Park just called Woodlands? I mean, that would track, but if it's true, I don't know. Maybe over here, somewhere where it's a bit greener, I guess. Oh, we were quite far down here, actually. Okay. So we went up here. We went up here, followed that road, and this is PIE. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. But 4.1 kilometers is a distance I'm never going to complain about. Wonderful stuff. Okay. Yellow license plates. Oh. That was a jump. And white license plates in front. The architecture all tracks. This is the UK. Of course, but is it maybe like a different, like, is it maybe the capital of like Scotland, or maybe the capital of Wales, or maybe Belfast, which would of course be classed as UK. Let's keep going and see what we have here. Something homes. Well, that doesn't really help. I will probably just go London, simply because it's massive. So there's probably a lot of locations in London, and this very well could be just somewhere not in the center of London. That would all track. That would all make a whole lot of sense. And we are at a dead end. Now let's push further on that way. Not a lot to go off of when it comes to like more precise locations. But to be honest, this just seems like somewhat southern England. That all makes sense at this point. Royal Mail. I'll just place myself where, I don't know. Somewhere here. I don't know. I don't know which places are... Like, this place seems fairly wealthy, I guess? I don't know. Maybe there was a Carlton House, residential care home, Farrington care homes. Do we have a part of town called Farrington? Is there a... Or is that a company? Might just be a company, I don't know. Whetstone, Finchley, Wembley, Richmond, Hounslow. We were way further north, 32 kilometers off. What part of town is this? Not sure. But we were quite far northwest. That's okay though. 32 kilometers is something I'm happy with. Red license plate? Is that something special? Or is that just how things are here? Russia. Okay. We are in Russia. A facade being held up by some scaffolding, I suppose. Let's go to Moscow. Do the districts have numbers? Because if so, maybe this is district number 2. Well, if they have numbers, I don't think they're on the map. I'll place myself approximately here for now. That's a bank, I think. Or is it? It might be. Okay, let's keep going. I mean, this seems definitely like a nicer part of town. I don't know what Moscow is like all in all, but this part of town seems pretty pleasant. So I would... Does that mean it's at the center or is it at the outskirts? I don't know how it is in Russia with how cities are structured and all that. But let's keep going. I don't know, I guess I'll go further down here. Let's press on. I would like to see if we're like near a river or something. That would be helpful. Though to be fair, I would have to figure out which river it is, which sounds like a whole task in and of itself. Okay. There's skyscrapers over there in like the northwest. I don't know what district has the skyscrapers here, but if it's northwest, I'll just place myself somewhere here. Yeah, sure. Why not? Not sure if this is the right way to go about things, but... And maybe, like, the inner city is like the old town where there's no skyscrapers. That could be true as well. But to be honest, I guess with this game mode, it's kind of swingy. If you find the capital city, then you're good, and if you don't, then you're screwed. So, yeah, let's send it. Not too bad, 5 kilometers, I'll take it. Yeah, 4,981 points. That puts me at a nice 24,718. Nothing to complain about here. Got every city. Like, yeah, the distances were variable, of course, but still, nothing to complain about here. So yeah, I guess I'll play this map for a little bit more, but it's not gonna be too long, because I feel like this gimmick will probably burn itself out in a bit. But let's just continue on in the next episode with a little bit more of Capitals of the World.